He's fun to watch, man, and he's very different, I think, from the rest of this quarterback class, where he's 6'4", he's at least 230 pounds. He looks massive. I mean, he's jacked. He could take hits. He can work off of hits. He's a big guy. He's exciting, man. I want the Anthony Richardson rocket ship to take off this season right into the top 5 of the draft. He's got the big arm. I think the mechanics are clean. The way he threatens the defense with his legs, not as a take what's there, but I'll take what's there and then get more, make guys miss, run through guys. He's the whole package, and it's got to be put together on a consistent basis week after week. But we're judging off of 1 week of the season, and he did everything you could have asked him to in that 1 week. And I was really, really excited watching this guy, so much that he was in the first round of our mock draft yesterday.
I was a great start of the campaign for Anthony Richardson, and you brought up Dan Mullen, which was the one time that you're allowed to bring up Dan Mullen.
Yeah, never again
in a week. You only get one a week. You only get one a week. I'll take that. So if you do 2, then there's going to be some sort of punishment here on the podcast because I can't. My heart can't take that. But this guy was sitting on the bench last year. Dan Mullen was opting to play for the more veteran Emory Jones. Okay, maybe I understand him running the offense a little bit better. Anthony Richardson was still very green, and we even see it this week, right? Mm-hmm. He's still very green at what he is doing. And so those things make sense, but there's so much promise to what he brings to the table. We've said this already on this podcast before, but people keep bringing the name Cam Newton to the table. Out of respect for what Cam Newton became as a Heisman Trophy winner, national champion, NFL MVP.
You and I kind of shot that one down, but
we just got to calm down here. But that tells you the kind of ability that this dude has. Over 100 rushing yards this past weekend, over 100 passing yards. And I'm looking at the PFF stats for him. He did have a turnover-worthy play. It was a 3rd down. He was kind of just trying to make something out of nothing. Should have been intercepted, honestly, but it ended up not, so you don't see that on the common stat sheet. Didn't have a big-time throw, something that we categorize at PFF, but I will say, as somebody who watched every snap of this game live, there were plenty of really nice throws over the middle that he was making to move the chains, right? Getting Florida's offense in this situation where their back's kind of against the wall and he's got to make a play with his arm. And he did those things. So even though we didn't at PFF categorize that as a big time throw, he was taking steps in the right direction to be that kind of passer. I think he gave you that rushing ability again, which you know that he's always going to do, but it's of course what he does with his arm that's going to hold the key to where he goes in the 2023 NFL draft. And honestly, how far Florida goes as a team this year.